Nice to see you there.
Jenevia sent me, so all the question is in English.
All right.
But I don't think that I can manage or have the time to do it. But I'm always interested. I mean, I've been looking for Grey's Anatomy for all the chapters, and I'm a doctor actually because of that series. But yeah, I wanted it so bad, really bad.
And Alvaro,
Yeah?
you used to release music under the artist name Brown.
Oh,
Why did you use that name?
I don't know I don't know. I was a little kid. But it's stuck on me. Al Brown. Oh my God.
Done my research.
Yeah. Good.
And Mendez, you are one of the credited songwriters for Vamos Amigos.
Yeah.
What inspired the song, and was it written specifically for Melo?
Why? I mean, the feeling of it. I mean, why?
Yeah, the inspiration.
Yeah, I got inspired by the situation in my home country, Chile. It's so separate. It's so bad right now. Politically speaking, and about the people in the whole country. It's been chaos in October last year. So, I mean, it's sad. So I'm a positive guy. Always smile. Always try to, look for a better way. So I put it down in words in the music because I felt it. Let's do this shit together, and we can do it, man. Vamos amigos, that. Come with me. I'm here. I'm strong. If you're not, I'm there for you. If I'm weak, you pick me up, and we do it. We just can do it. I mean, I've been engaged with this thing. I mean, I love it, and you got a responsibility. If you got a lot of followers, you're sort of a leader, so you have to take your place as a leader. So now we say, vamos amigos, let's do it. Besides, being partying with us and dance, but you're not alone out there.
Thank you, and we will talk to you tomorrow again.
All right.
So we have more questions.
Okay.
All right.
And now I'm going to ask you some questions.
All right. Let's go.
Yes. So Mendez,
Yeah.
you got a lot of attention in Mello 2018.
Yeah.
Talking about your son, and even got an award for being a friend to LGBTQ plus community.
Yeah.
And what made you decide to use your platform in this way?
My platform.
Not everyone does that. They don't point out the social topics that way, and you openly talk
About my son?
About your son being in the...
No, but I didn't, actually. I didn't. I mean, if they ask me if my son is gay, I normally answer yes. And it wasn't like put it out there, because for us, it's not a subject. It's not like something we talk about because it's normal. I mean, he's a homosexual, that he likes guys, but he gets in love, and he get a lot of love. And we got never talked about it until it was a problem for other people, Not like here in Sweden though, because here he got a lot of love. In a way, the problem was back, unfortunately, in our country, Chile. Actually, he got a lot of problems. He got a lot of hate. And as a father, I mean, I give my life for my kids. I mean, literally, I give my life for my kids in a second. So in a second, I was like, this can't be. I mean, my son, my kid, gotta walk and gotta breathe and gotta be in peace. I mean, this is his country too. So I didn't care, and I was out there, not struggling, but trying to make them understand that whatever they do, whatever they think, he'll still be my son, and I'm here to protect my son and tell everybody here that you rather accept this guy or you accept this guy. You got that two choices. I mean, because he ain't doing nothing to you. It's full of love. This kid is full of love. It's so beautiful. And you got to open more your mind, because we're like cave people still, unfortunately, in my country. And that was the thing. But then he got a lot of love here in Sweden, and we got invited to this...
QX-skolan.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I swear to God, we was more than happy to be there, but we never thought ever that the people would call my name and say, you're like the friend, father of the year sort of thing. I was shocked. But then in a second, I told the people, because my boy, my son, has been brave, really brave. So that award wasn't for me, really. It was for my son. So that's why I didn't understand the question. I'm sorry. It was we never put it out there. It was a normal thing that maybe people liked and other kids liked. They wanted to have a father like that, a person like that to support them. And that started in Chile because there was a lot of hate and there was a lot of problem that my kid was gay. And I didn't understand why.
Not everyone understands that.
Yeah, unfortunately. No, yeah, it's true.
And you also released my Wonderwall and had your song in the music
Yes.
video. And
By the way, that's a good video.
Thank
yeah,
you, bro.
it is.
That's a good video.
Mikadelica, man.
Yeah.
A lot of love for you.
And tell us about making that song and the music video.
The music video was an idea that was like, we didn't think that much about put my son on it, you know. How we got these connections since he was born. That's why we did it since he was a little kid until he's grown up and try to face these things in the world. But Mikadelica, the director, is, I mean, one of the biggest here in Sweden. I really love to work with him.
He's been in the game for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
really good.
He's done a great job.
And like sort of open up even more the idea so we can do more things. But it was like, it felt natural to have Leo in the song. I was so much inspired by his, him to be so brave. And it's like I say, he's so full of love. And the song is all about him, just him. He's a great little boy. Yeah, he's a brave boy.
And you both worked in the Swedish music industry for many years. And do you feel like it's more accepted now of Latino Swedish artists to do feel like you're being through a trend? Is it easier to release music now, or is it like different when it's like more trendy?
Well, of course, it's always trends go and come, always. Like for a few years ago, it was trend with Shakira, with Ricky Martin, and all that thing. The trend went away, and now it's back. But I think the music, the Latino music, always is there. In Latin America, we have Miami, Colombia. We have enormous big artists. J Balvin, we have Maluma, we have J Lo, we have Shakira, we have Juanes, we have Mendez. So regardless of the trend, it's always gonna be there. Of course, when a trend hits a country, of course it gives a kind of a lift up. But I don't see it that way. I'm always listening to Latin music, Latin radio, every time.
What do you like most about working with each other?
I love the energy that he gives, the joy, the commitment he gives, both on stage but also personal. He's like a mentor giving his younger artists some advice, do like this, do. So I'm always learning. It's a joy, pure joy to be on stage with this artist.
What about you, Mendez? What do you like?
I've been having a lot of trouble to collaborate with other artists for many years. If you just look back, I've been like a loner out there. Not just because I want it that way, because I don't work with stars in the studio. I don't work with stars outside the stage. And unfortunately, many artists, they get it confused and they get an attitude and then, a more humble way to work. And this guy has that. He's a very talented dude. He knows what he's doing. He knows what he wants. He's been working hard. And it's so easy. It's more easy for me to work with such an artist as Alvaro Estrella. He's really our Estrella. I mean, he's really our star. And you're not a star because you sing good. This is a whole thing about your attitude, about your commitment, about everything. It's not just to sing out there, because then you become just another singer. To become a star, you got to be more than that. You got to be on and off the stage, because you got to know that you got to be humble and work for it. Other artists, they think that they be on TV with me, and after 5 days, they be like, acting like Americans artists, like, you know, and not an attitude. And I said, like, yo, man, this is for little country to do that. You understand that? Like, they get a manager, and I got to talk to the manager later, and I can't talk to them. And, like, yeah, I can't work like that. You know, just rather you want to work, get to the studio and do some tracks and good and feel the vibe, or just do your thing. And, you know, I don't want to go through that. And this is one of the big things that I think this dude had, Alvaro. So it's much easier to work on the stage. Of course, on stage, you got to be a star. You got to shine. It's like a football player. You go into the field, then you do your thing. But then I'm a father, for example. Then I got to go home and be a father. I mean, you can't be like playing like a star with your kids or other people. You got to be humble, you know. Your feet got to be on earth. Yeah. So that's why one of the reasons that I really can work with this guy, man. It's easy.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It shows on stage as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
you're getting the sign right.
Oh my God!
Oh my gosh!
In 10,
Oh, well.
9,
Hello.
8,
Yeah.
7. Come on, let's go.
We'll talk to you later.
Thank you.
Hey, dude.
You have so much to say, and we didn't go through our questions.
All right.
So we're back again.
You
You can sit in the middle if you want.
Okay.
There you go. Don't be shy now.
Hey, ponlo aquí.
Yes.
Aquí.
So, do you have any specific creative directors or choreographers that have been hired to do your performance?
Yes, we have a girl named Cynthia Toledo. She's an amazing choreographer, and she's done a amazingly good job.
Yeah, it looks great.
Yeah, she is awesome.
Yeah. And is this a one-time collaboration, or have you recorded any other music in the song?
Right now we're just focusing on this performance, but of course we want to do something together, of course. It will be...
This is just the start, man.
Just a start.
Just the start.
Okay. And Alvaro,
Yeah?
you have worked as a backing singer
Yeah.
and a dancer many times,
Yes.
both at Melo and Eurovision,
Exactly.
and including for Sergey Lazarev in 2016.
Yeah.
And how did you end up on his team, and how was it to work with that?
I remember that the choreographer and the vocal arrangement guy named Alex, I think, yes. He called me because we had done another job many years ago. He wanted me to be on Sergey's team, me and 4 or 5 other Swedish singers. So we went there and we rehearsed, and it was super fun. Sergey is a professional. He's a great singer, perfectionist, and I got nothing but love for him.
And Mendez,
Yeah.
you were a guest judge on Stjärnornas stjärna during the Latin week.
Yeah.
What sort of advice would you give to the artists on how to do Latin music well?
Oh, Latin music. It's just all about heart and rhythm, and be yourself. Because it's like when I see Swedish people try to dance salsa, for instance. It's so good to see that you're not trying to be a salsa dancer. You're just trying to keep it up. And the rhythm speaks for itself. So you just feel the conga, you just feel the bass, and you just be yourself. Salsa is all about that. Merengue as well. You just feel the bass and the rhythm, and you be yourself. I mean, it's about passion, man. It's about, that's one of the, I think this is the only dance in the world that you dance like, you know, bachata and all that. You just like here, body to body, you know, and feel it. So I think it's all about that. And just get loose with the Latin vibes and the Latin rhythm. Just get loose. It's not about doing right or wrong. Just dance.
Yeah. And Alvaro,
Yep.
you released a song Till the Stars Come out.
Oh my God. Ah, good research.
And it's another artist name.
Yeah.
Alvaro. And why do you keep changing the artist name?
Well, I don't know. That's a whole different Alvaro. Yeah, Estelo. Yeah, that was a long time ago. Yeah, it was a song that I did a collaboration, but I don't know, with people.
Yeah, how did that end up?
I don't know. I just got the track, I sang it, and that was it.
Okay. Mendez.
I'm sorry. You know, my wife is behind the scenes, and I'm worried about her.
Now we're with Lina dancing right after the.
You have released a song called Eurovision.
Not really. I'm not married though. Just so you know. It was just a joke, a bad one, but it's still a joke.
Oh, snap!
What was that? Okay, but that's okay.
And you have released a collaboration with Linda Pira and Danny Saucedo.
Yeah.
All Latino America. How did the project happen?
I just called them up and asked because Danny works with the same producer that I worked with for many years. That's Jay, Javier Gonzalez, Mono as Jay. He's a good dope producer, and they got
Chilean.
Yeah, also Chilean, man. And he did Quiero Dinero. I think the title is for Jennifer Lopez track. He's a dope producer. Anyway, so I asked him to. Danny to put something, whatever he failed to put in the track, and he did. And Linda was really nice at that time. You know, I'm just like, yeah, just give me the track and I go over there. She worked also with Jay before, so it was like everybody knew each other. So it was dope. It is. It was some problems there, not between us, but between the companies about releasing it. You know, but. It's still a good track, and you might use it later. So it is there. Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, and that was it. I need to.
All right.
That was.
Thank you.
Thank you. I will probably come back again tomorrow.
Thank you.
Thank you.